Hiya, today on the minismallholder.com we're going to be showing you how to make hot chocolate dippers. So they're stirring hot chocolate. So lovely little gift for this time of year, nice little winter warmer. What we start with is we've got just a normal size packet of cooking chocolate. Now it has to be cooking chocolate because we want it to be stirred into hot milk. Okay, so that's the sort of principle of the gift. It's in a bain-marie. That's just because we don't have a microwave here. But you can do it in the microwave. You just need to be aware that you'll be doing it for sort of 2 or 3 second blasts, or 30-second blasts rather, and then you'll be checking it. Now the weird thing about doing it in the microwave is it kind of holds its shape even though it's ready to melt. So if you over zap it, it could actually sort of bubble up and kind of crystallise and burn and become all sorts of minging. And need cleaning, which is also not what we want. So we're just heating this over a bain-marie. So what a bain-marie is you've got a saucepan and you've put water in the bottom, but not so that it touches the Pyrex dish that then goes on top. Okay. Now you can hear it's going to take a little bit of time for it to kind of melt and become a little bit more unctuous. We'll just leave it over a nice hot heat, and the steam from the water is what's going to melt it. Now, I'm just going to ask my lovely camera lady if she can come over and have a look at some of the other ingredients. So we've got these little they're bigger than we want them to be, so we're not going to fill them completely, but these are the sort of malleable type, the silicone type that we can actually remold and reuse again. So even though we are a zero waste and that's what we're all about, these are actually a solid investment because you can use them time and time again. Now the wooden sticks that we've got are slightly bigger than your normal sort of barbecue kebab kind of sticks. And the ones we're going to put some marshmallows in some of them. Now it's important that we don't put the marshmallows in as soon as we pour the melted chocolate in. So again, these are the kind of gifts that are ideal if you've got a class to make gifts for. Okay, so it's not just a question of I'll do 1 or 2 here and there. If you've got 30 kids that you've got to make gifts for, this is the perfect, affordable way of doing that. So a block of chocolate this size is about £1. Once you've bought the silicone tubs, they're yours for life. So you can make these slowly, a couple every evening. I'm also going to add them to hampers, so I'm putting together some luxury hampers with the honeycomb video that you may have seen. So we're going to have honeycomb and we're going to have stir-throughs, so that we're making a sort of zero waste, sustainable, affordable, which is also key, sort of luxury night in. So what we've used here is milk chocolate because these are actually for school kids, but if you want to give it a little bit more pizzazz, you can use white chocolate, or you could use 70% cocoa dark chocolate. You can also add other ingredients. So you can mix them up, but you could also add a little bit of something special to give it that extra zing, if you weren't making it for school children, of course. So at this stage, it's not as easy as all that. Don't forget it's going to go into a hot chocolate. So when we come to add our marshmallows, we could add them into this mixture to make it more unctuous, but that's not what you want in a hot chocolate. You want the marshmallows to rise to the top. You can, if you want to, once it's done, we just turn the heat off now. Sorry, so once it's nearly finished, you can just turn the heat off completely. And the residual heat in that hot water will allow it to completely melt. does look lovely and glossy. So just a quick reminder, this needs to be cooking chocolate and not the normal chocolate that you sit in front of the telly and eat a bar of every evening. So this has to be cooking because it's going to be added to warm milk. So what you can do, you can make a little pack for these out of sort of coloured paper or something. We'll show you how to make a cone for them. But the reason we like these is because you can put little sort of almost like a tag on it with instructions as to how to do it. So it's going to explain to the person that you're giving it to how they make a luxury hot chocolate for themselves, warming milk in a pan or even in the microwave if they want to heat the milk through, and then they can just stir these through. So this is the bit where you might need to intervene if you're doing this with the children, because this is a kind of fun thing to do with the kids because it is simply melting chocolate and then moulding it. So you pour it in and you're looking to get roughly the same in each of these. Don't worry about any little spills. And trying to fight over who cleans that out, because obviously there's a good couple of spoons worth of yummy chocolate in there still. Good. Now for the fiddly bit. So what I'm going to do now is with my sort of kebab skewers, put them in pointy end first. Now, sorry, at least we're all laughing. So, okay, so obviously we've just regrouped after having a bit of a giggle. Sorry. It only ever happens when you're filming it, by the way. If you're doing this on your own with no one there to watch, it's all gonna... Okay, so you can wait till they're a little bit more set. These actually don't take that long to go hard. So just to reset will only take a couple of hours in the fridge, but you need to wait until they're cool enough before you put them in the fridge. You can't obviously put something warm into the fridge. You can see obviously now I'm struggling. It never happens on film, doesn't it? So obviously after our little on-camera struggle trying to get our sticks to actually stand up, now they've cooled off a bit, I'm going to put some marshmallows on. So I haven't waited for it to go completely solid, but I want a fair few marshmallows in there. Being very careful not to knock the stick. I'm so sorry. So yeah, obviously on camera. But it doesn't really matter because they are still homemade and everyone likes hot chocolate, so it doesn't matter if it's not perfect. And also you can eat the little marshmallows that escape. If you want, you can have some in a minute, Liv. After she's finished filming, of course. Okay, so these are now going to take a couple of hours to cool off completely. Once they are solid, it's easy because they're silicone. You can just peel them out and they kind of pop out. At that point, I'll put them into like a little paper gift bag that I'm going to make. And then, again, you just make a little label, make it as personal as you want. Ideal as wedding favours, as well as if you've got a winter wedding or something like that and you want to make nice hot chocolates for your guests, anything like that is perfect. But if you like this little simple video, please do subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching. Take care, bye.